Hello, my name is Malikar. Nice to meet John. Welcome back to try through Daybreak and Peep. I don't know why I did that. Hey there, we have with the archive solution. You, the manager, looking for some help? I am. You folks sure turn up quick. My name is Fazio. I oversee the bazaar here in the cultural district. Not to be rude, but do you mind if I cut to the chase and explain what I need? By all means, take it away. Thank you. As I wrote in my post, we've been having problems with a young girl who routinely steals from the stalls here. I've been able to look the other way until now, but it's starting to get out of hand. Some say I should just turn her to the police or guild, but I'd rather not to do anything that drastic. I have seen her. She's a kind. I was hoping you folks could wrangle her up for me so I can sit down and talk to her. Try and work something out. That's all you want us to do? If that's the case, you really could just talk to the guild. I'm sure Abrasive could be happy to help you. I can see why you would think that, but I'm just interested in helping her. I don't want her to get in trouble. The Abrasive, being who they are, would likely feel compelled to come down on her if they knew how much she is stolen. Really? Really? Did the guild change it that drastically, or is because I used to play with Joshua Stell, Cher and everybody else, which they understood and talked to the people and everything like that, and teach them like life lessons and stuff like that and ways to help them. Did they change so much, really? Strange. Maybe it's because of that? Of my heart to the guild that I'm overshadowing something? That this game is telling me who they are? But this is so weird. I don't know why. The guild will help find the girl, the client decides. It's not like you're calling the police, that will be another thing. That's why I thought you and your team may be my best option. You don't need to deal in absolutely the way everyone else does. Okay, we're like neutrality, just doing whatever you ask us. So. For a guy running a business org, you sure are being lenient with such a big time shoplifter. What gives? Why do you want to give us this girl a pass? It's hard to admit these days, but it's a fair question. You see, when I was her age, I was also destitute and made ends meet by stealing whatever I could. They even overpassed like the people of Agat, and a lot of people that made like worse things, the guild. I was lucky enough to eventually find a job that let me earn an honest living. I shudder to think what should have become of me if I hadn't. I see a lot of myself in that girl and want to give her a second chance. Sure, I get you, still awful generous of you. Okay, I think we have a good grasp of the situation. I can understand why you felt it was best to come to us. Does that mean we are going to take this job? You bet we are. Only question is whether to start right now or save it for later. We're good to go. Let's hammer out a plan to attack. Once we found her, we'll get in touch with you. Sounds good? Very much so. Thank you for agreeing to help. I'm going to get back to work now, but if you folks need anything, let me know. I'll drop everything to help. What I'm feeling is the girl dancing. Now, with that set up, first things we need to do is gather some more information about our little thief. We should speak to some of the merchants and find out what their experience with her has been. Yeah, may not be the worst idea to check in at the guild and do a little asking around about her either. From the sounds of things, it won't surprise me if they had at least some idea of what's going on. That's true, if she's been stealing lots, they may know some stuff. In that case, may as well hit up the temple while we are at it. I don't know what Tarbat's like, but you think they take in orphans. They probably got out of patrols looking for M too. If this thief or an orphan, they may know about her too. Good thinking, but 3 stops on our tour then.
Commencing mission!
It's hotter than Gehenna.
Okay, calm down, girl. Oh my god.
Oh, come and see if you'd like.
Can we talk?
You are asking about the shoplifter? Yes, I've heard of her. She never been to my stall, however I don't know much about her. A bracer actually asked me something similar earlier. I wonder what happened to her after that. You say a bracer talked to you? What did they ask? It was a while back, but I believe they were investigating how much damage she had caused. Personally, I have a really hard time seeing a young girl struggling so badly. I pray that someone, be it a bracer or whoever, finds her and gets her the help she needs. Absolutely, I agree, ma'am. Thank you for your time. Sounds like the guild has been looking into this too. Sure does. All the more reason for us to go and pay a visit to the local branch and see what we can learn.
Oh, come and see if you'd like.
Okay.
Let me ask you something.
Yes, that's right. We are aware of the thief in the area. One of our bracers say they managed to catch a glimpse of her previously, but they haven't seen hide nor hair or her while patrolling the city since. The guild's on the lookout for her. That's good to know. Sounds like it could be pretty tough to find her. Do you mind if we ask if the guild has a plan for what to do with her if you find her again? Initially we were planning to take her into custody of she's an orphan. But Fezil and some other merchants asked us not to be too harsh with her. So for the time being we have been hands off about it. That's pretty much what Fuzzy told us too, that he'd rather sell it privately. Which is fair. If the merchants wants to try and resolve it themselves, we can buy it. I hope that answered your question. Good luck with your research. Thanks, we got way out figure these things out. We'll make it work. Well, time to find someone let's talk to.
Let me ask you something.
Looking for that infamous little thief, huh? I've heard people talk about her. Can't say she's come to pay me a visit though. Knowing Fazil, he probably doesn't want to press charges on her, right? Between you and me and the boss, I think that's going to be easy on her. Honestly, I think so too. The way I figure, if there are no consequences for what she's done, then she will grow up to be completely amoral. Not that I'm one to talk, I'm not the best role model either. Well, we still appreciate that you had to share. Thanks, buddy.
Need some spices, perhaps?
Let me ask you something.
Oh yeah, I know the girl you must be talking about. She sneaks into my shop all the time. How often would you say she tries to steal stuff from you? And how much too? That'd be good to know. Let me think, I say she comes here about every other day. She never takes a lot, she's just a child, she can only carry so much. So you know for a fact that you are dealing with a loner. She's not in any kind of gang or anything like that? No, I have never seen her working with anybody else. She's always by herself. To be honest, I do feel for her. You hate to see someone so young live like that. Hopefully either the police or the temple can take her in soon and give her the help she needs. That's what we are trying to make happen, ma'am. Thanks for talking to us. You have been a big help.
Need some spices, perhaps?
You won't find this just anywhere.
Can we talk?
Oh yeah, I know the girl you're looking for, alright? Chasing her constantly. Last I saw her was 2 days ago, I think. Wow, that's really recent. She looked desperate. You can tell she's going through a real rough patch. Her clothes are filthy. I can not help a kid who's clearly just trying to survive, you know? So the trick is I make some food for her and she gets to steal it. Aww. Awfully generous for someone who's been targeted by her. You don't think she should be a pre-end or something? Don't get me wrong, it's better for everyone if she stops stealing from my shop. Last thing I need it words getting around that I'm some kind of easy mark and more organized thief getting in ideas. But I don't have the heart to stand there and watch a little girl starve right in front of me, so I try to do what I can. Take good care of her when you find her, okay? I trust the bazaar manager will come up with something. Of course, we are all the same team. Thank you for talking to us.
You won't find this just anywhere.
Oh no, wrong path. Right path, no, wrong path again.
It's hotter than Gehenna.
Goddess Arusha.
Let me ask you something.
A serial shoplifter around the bazaar. Yes, I hear about her. In fact, I've sent people into the bazaar to try and look for her. And this young girl is committing crimes because she has nowhere else to go. It's our duty to take her in and give her refugee. That's so kind of you. How did the search go? One person did manage to see her, but only once. She vanished into the ether sands. It pains me to think we aren't able to help her. If only we could find her and at least talk to her about her circumstances. Wow, she must be pretty determined if she's trying to that hard not to get caught. Thanks for talking to us, Father. We really appreciate it. I think that's finally all of the places we wanted to visit. Yeah, let's go back to the bazaar and go over everything we hear. Alright, I think we dug up about as much as we are going to find. Based on what we know, we probably assume this girl has no friends or family, no living anyway. She seems to live on her own and looks after herself and no one else. And she's pretty damn good at sweeping stuff. Takes skill to avoiding noticing by people from both the kill and temple outside of that handful of times. Which means it's not going to be easy to find her. Don't worry, you got me, remember? I'm sure if we work together we can nab her. One will hope. She may be better than average, but we are still dealing with a kid here. It should be impossible. Right, now that we know the score, we should try setting up a stakeout. She doesn't know we're looking for her, so with any luck she may come out of hiding if we wait long enough. You really think, dude? How the hell do we know she even going to show up today, let alone when? We don't, but two of the shopkeepers we talked to did mention that they last saw her 2 days ago. Enough time has passed that she may need to come out and forage again. I think it's worth a try. That's my opinion too. As for where we'll set up shop, let's talk to the stall owners who saw her before. With any luck, we can all work together.
Need some spices, perhaps?
Oh, nice to see you all again. Is there something I can do for you? Yeah, it's about that shoplifter we mentioned earlier. There is something we want to discuss with you and the other owner across the street. Could you come with me? Sure, I don't mind. Basically, knowing what we do now, we want to set up a stakeout within the bazaar and see if she turns up. Would you two mind if we hid inside your shops to keep an eye out? Oh, go right ahead. You will be doing us a favor if you manage to capture her, if anything. Yeah, what she say, plus the manager hired you guys. Of course we trust you, and we'll be happy to work with you. Thank goodness, we're glad you understand. Thank you both of you so much. Okay, With that, Sarah, let's split up and get to work. Agnes and Fairy, you take one stall. You, Punk, are sticking with me. Well, hope you don't regret bringing me along, Chief. Now you have to deliver and show me how good you are. We got this, Fairy. Yeah, we'll catch her not sweet. That girl over there, could she be the one? She looks really cautious of her surroundings, like thief will be scoping a place out. She's so small, it's sad she has to steal so much in order to survive. Hey, she's coming this way. That works out nicely for us. Once we see her steal, something will close in and nab her. Well, that's all the shopping I need to do for today. On a different note, the film festival show has brought an awful lot of people into town. This place, is he like distracting them? Maybe, but I certainly can't complain about having more customers. I'm happy they are here. Damn kid, you really are something with your hands. See, I've led to believe. There's no need to be scared, we are what you may call problem solvers. We're not here to turn you over to the cops or anything like that. We just wanna talk for a bit, that's all. Like it or not, we need you to come with us. Okay, I thought he turned off his pants. Hey, how it feels letting a little kid give up you the sleep. Van, is everything okay? I saw the girl run towards the inn. Don't worry, old man. We'll clean your mess up. Let's move, girls. This street's pretty crowded. Who will ever figure out where she went? That must be the idea. Blend into all these people and get out unnoticed. Hell, if it's gonna work on a couple of pros like us, though. It got you, you little punk. What the? Damn, how the hell is she so slippery? Did she literally just jump onto the trap and start running onto it? Oh boy, I can already tell she's going to drag these things out. Let me go after her. I can handle high heights just fine. I'll get her for you guys. She may be light on her feet, but she's not as light as this proud Kruga warrior. Quiet, running, stop right there. I promise you wanna hear what we have to say, really? Hey, don't go wasting food like that either. I'm so embarrassed, she managed to shake me off. You should have forgotten the apple and stay on her tail. What were you thinking? But she stole it. I thought it would be terrible for stolen food to go to waste like that. That's really admirable for you, Fairy. I think it's important to keep stuff like that in mind too. She made a break for the entertainment district, which may actually be a blessing in disguise. What area's lot more wide open, so she won't have nearly as many places she can slip into easily. This will be our chance to finally surrender her and take her in. Everybody ready? For sure. There she is, over there. I don't see her anywhere, but she had to have run into this park lot. We're in luck, so it's dead end. She'll have nowhere else to go. Let's split up and search for her while keeping the exit sealed off. She won't get away this time. I'll guard the entryway then. No way in Gehenna she will get past me. I think I'll go with him. 2 guards are better than 1. Sounds good in. Agnes, you and I will search the perimeter. Keep a close out for her. She could pop out and try to book it at any time. Right. We'll catch for her.
Okay.
Is that a Maximum? I think that's Max's car. There she is. It's the thief. I will curl around from the right. You flag her the other way. Alright? Okay. There you are. We finally found you. Do we really have to keep running? You must be exhausted at this point. Can we at least sit down and talk? There's someone who's really concerned about you. You shouldn't be stealing like this. Yeah, right. Why should I believe you? Will you give a rest already? We're trying to do right by you. You are not getting away from us. Just grow up and turn yourself in already. Running out only makes it worse. How could I let this happen? Alright, now, we finally get to meet. Why don't you tell us your name? Can you do that? There is no getting away now, kid. You have nothing else to lose. You may as well talk. My name is Sinan. I know it's bad to steal from the bazaar, but I'm not sorry about it. If I had to steal so I don't die, then I would steal as much as I had to. Period. Okay, period. That's fair in its way. It's not like you really don't have much of a choice. Yay. It's reasonable enough. In that case, let me ask you another question. Where's your family? How have you been living up to this point? My mom and I used to live in the country, but eventually we ran out of money, so we had to move to find work. Ever since my mom got sick and I've been alone. I used to do random jobs while going from place to place. Oh, Sinan, I'm so sorry, but you could have gone to the temple. They would have helped you. In fact, it may not be too late now. Maybe they will still take you in. Exactly, that's what I also thought. You guys must be joking. I'm more than just a thief, you know. I've done all kind of bad stuff in order to survive, like delivering sketchy package for people. Someone like me doesn't deserve to be taken in. Oh, she's like stories of the Jaggers and... Wow, now you act all noble and mature. Some logic you have gone there, kid. Whatever, are we done talking now? You start me over to the cops and get it over with already. You're wasting my time. No, I'm not going to turn you in. I brought these people in on this precisely to avoid that outcome. Huh? No, I'm not sure what to do. I'm originally going to talk to the temple and ask them to look after her. What do you think? What should I do about her? Good question. Let me think. Trying as she may to resist, leaving her with the temple is still probably the safest bet. If not, that she at least needs someone who can... Leave her with the temple, have him take... Yes! I agree that with a personality like hers, she have a real tough time 15 in over at the temple. Would you open to taking her in yourself? Actually, I thought, we have an empty apartment we normally rent out for caravans that's going unoccupied, so she still have a place to stay. You know what? I'll do it. This won't be a rushed hand at work. I'll be happy to be your guardian for a while as we will go from there. I'll even have you come work with us in the bazaar. Say what? Who will want a thief working there, especially with everything I've taken? So, I get it. You must want to feel good about yourself for being so kind to some poor little girl who's down on her luck. Is that it? If that's all you think about me, I'll stay on my own and still to survive. Thank you very much. I was once in your shoes, believe me or not. There was this noisy merchant who couldn't keep to myself. He took me in, gave me a place to stay, taught me how to work, and eventually end up in charge of the World Bazaar. I've always wanted to give something back for getting a second chance, and yes, I see the opportunity in you, Sinam. You may think my offer is insincere, honestly that's fair, but I think it's still the right thing to do for your situation, one way or another. It's okay, I'm sure once you talk to the stolen owners and explain your situation to them, they'll let you stay. You're going to have to be a little brave, but it's a chance to make a fresh start. I think it will be worth it. Well, she said, if you don't want to get too familiar with the cops, now's the time to start getting your act together. It sounds like you don't exactly enjoy living the way you do, anyway. So what's the harm in taking him out of the offer? When you guys put it like that, I guess I can refuse. Alright, I'll work with your freaking bazaar since you insist. I mean, if you really want me, that's it. Ha, of course I do, we're happy to have you aboard. That solved that. Finally, that girl sure made us earn our keep. Don't I know it? Thanks for going to all the trouble, I really appreciate it. Now it's my turn to do the heavy lifting and support her. We got a long road ahead of us, starting with getting the World Bazaar on board, but one way or another, we'll make it work. I bet you will. Good luck, mister. Thanks, I'll never forget what you all have done for both of us.
That's a wrap.
Mira deposit confirmed.
As it should.
We'll just have a quick break, that's all.
I don't know, I did feel that was going to happen.
It's
Hey.
hotter than Gehenna.
I'm just about to introduce all of the vendors to Sinam. I don't exactly expect everyone to welcome her with open arms. It's quite possible some of them will give her a hard time, but it's all just part of the process. In time, I'm sure they will learn to warm up to her and even embrace her. Sounds like it will be rough. Good luck, Sinam. You can do it. We have all got your back. I don't want you to expect me to say to these people, seriously. I told you before, I'm not gonna apologize for what I did. I had to do it to survive. I would literally die if I didn't take matters into my own hands. Then be honest and tell them that. I think everyone knows deep down that was the case. Still, if you understand what you did was wrong, it won't hurt to tell them you're sorry, will it? That's what I'm saying. I'm not sorry about what happened, not even a little. Right, I suppose we have been talking too long. Looks like we need to get some food in your first. Don't laugh at me, this isn't funny. She seems good at heart. Hopefully she and the seller will learn to get together.
Okay.
Okay, we gonna learn till here. So guys, thank you very much for watching. See you next one. If you guys want. I don't know.
All the lights, they're passing by, and all my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes.